Hi, how are ya? Good, I hope. I wanted to tell you, since I've heard that Hugo Chavez has passed away, and I have prayers for him. He seemed like such a good man, as I'd never heard anything bad happening to him. Because of his people, I never heard of anything they had against him or anything, and they could get on the computer and talk everything. The only people that I heard talk bad about him was Americans who must have been rich oil men or Wall Street workers who work on the oil stock market. So you can know who our enemies are in that. They also used him to talk about communism and socialism, which is, from what I've studied, a lot of similar things in here that they're just using bits and pieces to make it sound right. So I have a dictionary here, Webster's New World Dictionary of the American Language, second college edition. In communism, they say, any economic theory or system based on the ownership of all property by the community as a whole. A hypothetical stage of socialism as formulated by Marx, Engels, Lenin, and others to be characterized by a classless and stateless society and the equal distribution of economic goods, and to be achieved by revolutionary and dictatorial rather than gradualistic means, the form of government in the USSR, China, and other socialist states professing to be working towards economy, a one-party political structure, and an emphasis on the requirement of the state rather than on emphasis on the requirements of the state rather than on the individual liberties. Socialism, a political movement for establishing a communist system. The doctrines, methods of the communist parties, loosely communalism. And it appears to me that as our democracy was supposed to be, as being directed towards communism for the rich, wicked. Now, on the other hand, I go to socialism. Let's see what the definition is for that too. Any of the various theories or systems of the ownership and operation of the means of production and distribution by society or the community rather than by private individuals, with all members of society or the community sharing in the work and the products. Political movement for establishing such a system, the doctrines, methods, etc., of the socialist parties, the stage society, and Marxist communist stage, see communism since too, in which private ownership of the means of production and distribution has been eliminated. And it really showed me that's why they're keeping us Americans dumb. They don't want us to know all that stuff because democracy is in the middle of all. You can read some history on that. You go back there and see some of the people that came here and looked at it, wrote about it. I can't remember his name right now, but there was one particular one that wrote about it that would have told you what he thought about it, a democracy. And that's straddling the fence. You give the rich so much room, but you don't let them kill you. You don't let them poison you. You don't let them throw you in a ditch that they've digged. No, in fact, I'm a believer, and I believe they're going to fall in it themselves. And that's great. So, Hugo was very smart, a good man, and I bet he's in heaven. And I'm saying prayers for him and also his people. I hope they have a hero that does as well as he did to come to rule them as well. We have our own problems to solve, but they did real good at this time. They even made themselves better in Venezuela than America. So, at the end, it's best to be a democracy than a republic owned by a class of communists that have infiltrated our government. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I have to wonder. I don't expect to live too long, but hey, I hope to spread a little knowledge around. I know history's hard to study. It's a pain in the derriere, but go and try, people. It helps to see our mistakes and our good things that got things going here in America that made us so great at one time. Bless you, Hugo. I'm praying for you. Bless all you believers and prayers for the wicked. Amen. Later.